Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming. Let me see if I can go up to the top of the chat because I was watching as y'all were coming in. DB was first. Hi, Sharon. Oh, I just got notification I was live. And DB. Kelly, and Kelly's going to be sewing with me. And I think eventually she'll be up on the station, not today, but as soon as I figure all this out. I did figure out how to have two cameras, but I'm using the same machine, so I still can't use my webcam. I have to connect it to my other laptop to get the two going. So we're going to do like this, the way that I always do. And hello, Cheryl, Geneva. Hi, Kim, and Cheryl Green, and Shay. One of my moderators. Thank you for coming in. Glad you had today off. Ruji, hello. Ruji, I just found out that you were going to be, that we're scheduling with 755 for your art class. But we go over the materials. What you need is two, and I put it in the basic stuff I put in the description. So if you want to grab some fabric and sew along with us, you can do that. So you need two 10-inch squares of fabric. We're using purple today for all you purple fans. Hey, Lena. Lena's a purple fan. And then you need, so these are 10-inch squares. Then you need the batting, which is, and it's all 100% cotton. And so this is the Wrap-N-Zap. And so you need 9.5-inch square, two 9.5-inch squares. And you could do 10 if you already have them. If you already have 10-inch squares cut out, you can cut it out, but it just saves from having a lot of bulk if you just do 9.5. I noticed that mine didn't turn out exactly, but the batting does stretch, you can pull it to make it fit. So this one is like almost a 10-inch, and I did use the same ruler, but just roll with it. Anyway, hey, Melinda. Anyway, so you need two of those, and then a writing, however you're going to mark, because we're going to need to mark an X, kind of washing it out, an X on here, and some pins and some scissors, something to turn with, of course, a sewing machine. My sewing machine, it's a real basic, so it's a Janome, and it's really lightweight and everything. I got it during the, you know what, because I needed to get my Viking serviced. Hi, Stephanie. I needed to get my, thank you. I needed to get my Viking service, but they weren't servicing during the time. So I just got this. I just needed something to sew, and it really is actually good. I mean, after I got over the fact that I couldn't use my machine that I've had forever, now I like her. So this is what we're making. Here's the ice cream koozie. And somebody in the chat told me about the pistachio almond. I had to try it out. And so this is empty, by the way. I had to try it out, and it's good because I do like pistachio. Oh gosh, it's the Italian stuff. Anyway, so this is reversible, and and it's easy to wash. I've already had to wash this because, hi Derica, because I had chocolate ice cream, and of course here in Texas with 100+ degree weather, you have to eat it fast. So I got chocolate on this, and it washed really good. Okay, So you need pins, cotton, cotton thread, everything cotton. Even though you don't really put ice cream in the microwave, these are really good for the noodles or ramen. You know, you just put your cup of noodles in there, add your water, and then stick this whole thing in the microwave. Then you're handling this instead of the hot. And you could do the oatmeal that comes in these containers. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. So I did take my koozie to the grocery store and I did test out all this stuff. Nobody came after me. You know, what are you doing? Yeah, nobody came after me, so that's good. And I did take pictures of it too, so that when I post these on my website, then I'll post those pictures of what the containers look like inside the koozies. So, hey Stacy, are you stitching with us? So this is this. So, and what I do is the 10-inch fabric is 10-inch square, the batting is 9.5-inch square, and then if you've made the bowl koozies, then you know you need to do corners. Now the corners that I do, which you'll see when I'm doing it, is 2.25 inches up the raw edge. You're going to mark that, and then 2.75 along the folded edge, and you're going to stitch those. So I'll mention it again when we get to that point. So the first thing you're going to do is put your batting on top of the fabric, and then you're going to mark an X, and I'll show you how I do it. Stick that aside. So I just stick, I can't really make sure I don't have anything back there. Sorry for my hand in your face. So then I just stick, you know, the corner of my ruler into the corner of the fabric and have it come down here to the other corner. And then I take my writing, this washes out, and then I just mark it. And then I stitch along the S. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And you do pin it. And when you sew, what I miss about about my old machine is that it had a light here. So if you see me keep grabbing up here, it's because I'm used to a light. So I gotta like bring this down so I can see. So you're going to start a little past the corner, and then you're going to go back. Then forward. And I'm just stitching on that line. I'm not used to such a teeny tiny petal. Now, and one of the things you need something to, when you were turning it inside out, one of the things that what I use, because it's like I don't have chopsticks. We don't eat Chinese food down here. It's all Mexican food, and we use tortillas to eat that. But anyway, so this is a scoring stylus from Cricut, and so it's like I have an abundance of these. I mean, I have more than two, and so I just stuck this in my sewing kit because then it's nice and it's not sharp edge, and so it pokes in those corners really good. makes them nice and crisp. The measurements are the fabric is 10-inch squares, and the batting, the cotton batting, is 9.5-inch square. But you can do it 10 inches if you want to make sure that you get to the edges. You could do, that's what I started with, was 2 10-inch squares, and then it's like and then when I get to the corners, I'll remind you, Stephanie, what the corners measurements are. Okay, so this one's done. Okay, oh, there it is. Oh, you didn't even see. You're welcome, Stephanie. Okay. Thank you, Merlinda. I don't have the alerts on high sensitivity, but I noticed something came up and somebody already took care of it, approved it. But it's like StreamYard does the strangest things. It's like, that's not even a trigger word, what they said. Welcome to the live. I lost my thread. I sewed that whole thing. I can't even find it. Okay, Vera, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Cheryl Green. Posting that. Okay, I need to so I stick something behind the needle so that I can see the hole. Sorry if that's I don't even know how to take this. Hey, Crafty Puerto Rican. Thank you for coming in. All right, let me see if I can do this. Sometimes I have just as much trouble sticking this thing in there. Hey, got it. Now let's get that thread. I hope everybody's being safe with all this weird weather. We're okay. We had a little bit of rain. I didn't have to be out in it at that time. It was done. It actually woke me up at 5 this morning. Texas storms always do. It always comes in with a big old boom. The California storms were always quiet. All right, we're going to do this one again. Foot down, backwards, forward. That didn't sound good. Did I do? Yeah, it was 108 out here. Okay, something's not right here. My thread keeps popping. Hi, D. Smith. Hi, Renee. Yeah, oh, jeez. What's a new feature is to show the comments on stage, but it's so small. Can't see it. I am biased. Hi, Jennifer. Rachel, my thread broke twice. Same piece of fabric. The other one's so dark. Hi, Terry. Oh no, Kelly. So on the bias, should we have a certain needle or stitch? Okay, so we're no bias is no. That's the bias. But no, it's a regular needle. Oh, you're asking. Okay. Rachel, can you answer her question? I just do regular stitch. Oh, actually, that might be what's going on. So I need C. I was doing the top stitch. Oh, that's fine. So that's the square that behaved. This one is breaking my thread. Wait. Hi, Diane. Trying to rethread my needle. I got no light. Porgy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's just this machine doesn't have a light to light up the plate, and it's tiny. I mean my workspace here, but it's doable. It was perfect for $60 or 30, whatever I paid 5 years ago. All right, so I got that. Get it through there. No, he's not. I have this light, but I can't get it to. I don't want to blind y'all. But yeah, I just keep this with my in my little drawer here on the machine so that I can stick it back there. Let me try the. Yeah, I can't. I need the color side, not the one. All right, so I got it hooked. Get my thread in there. Of course, my hands are all sweaty now. Feel a burn. What's our time? Oh, geez. Kelly, how are you doing? Are you starting to stitch again? Good. Of course. It always will. So that's okay. I got the needle threader in the hole. Now let me get the thread in the okay. Okay. Ah, I figured out what I'm doing wrong. I'm supposed to put this in from the back. Let me just try and get the I was putting the needle threader through the front, and then when I pull the thread through, it's coming, it's going from the back to the front. That's why it kept breaking. All right, my brain is back. Hey, Connie. These tools. Thank you, Jesus. Make it a long old thread. All right. Sharp objects. Okay. I just say a quick prayer. So let me tell y'all, anyone who needs what is that, Stacy? What is SF? Whatever. I can't see it now. Okay. Get a sip. Have thread. This really is a easy project and definitely could have been done within an hour. And it's good for a beginner. And this is a project, this is something that you never knew you needed to have. You know, with fibromyalgia, my hands are sensitive to the cold. And uh so this is just perfect. And like I said, even though we don't put ice cream in the microwave, so you don't need it to be 100% cotton, but there's other uses too. Um, this little foot pedal keeps leaving me. Um, so, um, and if you're giving it as a gift, which people, they say they receive it and they're like, "What's this?" But then once they start using it, they're like, "Oh, how did I live without this?" It's the same with the bowl koozie, which I'll show when I'm done. If you all haven't seen that yet, but want to keep progressing forward. Throwing my hair in there. Right, all the way up. All right. So square or the X is done. These scissors are not good. They came in the sewing kit. Uh, So let's see what's our next step. So we do then we're going to fold in half. So we're going to fold in half, clip to make sure fabric is not. Okay, so we're going to fold it in half. Get this more light. The corners are, so I made a little thing. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. But I'll go ahead and tell you. So it is 2 1/4 up the raw edge and 2 3/4 along the fold. You want to make sure, let me get all this. My teacher, she says the inside of your garment must look as nice as your outside. I took tailoring many years ago, the 80s. So when you fold it in half, you want to make sure that this fabric isn't gathered in there. You want it to be flat. And then you can either use clips or pins. I have these clips, which I like the little plastic sewing clips y'all are using. I just don't have them yet, but so I'm just going to be doing this. So check in here, make sure it's out there and not okay. So this is just cardboard, and I'm going to put this along my fold. Take my writing pen, washable fabric pen, and I'm going to put it here. This is the raw edge. This is the fold. I'm just going to mark it. And you'll be, that's really light. So you're going to be stitching this up. And then when you stitch it, you're going to clip it, or you're going to trim it. Fold and raw edge. Let me get both sides. Fold it, and it doesn't matter, it's square, so it doesn't matter which side you fold, because you're gonna then unfold it. Hey Laura, do we have a baby yet? If you saw me jump, it's because something's going on here. Sorry. Hi Jessie. Hey Shell. Thank you for coming in. Did I miss it? Did she have the baby? Everybody's saying congratulations. Okay, so once again, fold it in half, make sure that it's not bunched up here. Two and 3/4 along the fold, 2 1/4 up the raw edge. I just have a little bit of electrical problem over here. It was I have my iron plugged in the same outlet as my heat press, and I figured since I wasn't since I wasn't using the heat press that it would be okay, but apparently I had it plugged in too long, and so everything was like flashing, so I unplugged that. All right, so I have my corners marked, and hey Becky. Now I'm going to stitch those corners. Let me make sure my thread is not gonna need to spend a half hour doing that again. All right. Go back. Okay, so then to trim this. Oh, these aren't my fabric scissors. You could save this, make it use put it in your little quilt scraps. I saw a really nice quilt that was made out of scraps. They made it look like sea glass, and it was really cute. All right, so then what you're going to do is take this and then fold it this way, and then so you're going to match these corners. I mean the edge up there. Is that right? Not sure what I did, but it's working. I turned the whole machine off and rethreaded, and now it's working. Oh, Kelly, I missed what the problem was. I'm glad it's working now. Okay, I'm glad I didn't do anything with it. So it didn't look right. Okay, so here's what I have, Cheryl. So then, do I go like this? That's how I just did it. Where's Becky? I don't know, but it doesn't look right. Maybe because it's smaller. There's only four darts. So this is, oh, right. One of these is the liner. Hi, Niall. All right, let me figure this out. That's only two darts. Right? Because it needs a, oh, fold in half, fabric inside, clip, check to make sure fabric is not bunched. Up inside, measure up from fold, measure along fold, stitch, then cut, create a dart. Match darts and and clip. Stick both bowls face to face and clip. So okay. So this part is right, Sharon, right? Correct? And then do I go this way? Oh, wait. I match the darts? I don't know. Fold in half the other way. So this is correct then? And then these are my new. and then I do it this way. So then I have this here. Thank you. It just wasn't feeling right. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Noreen. Kelly, Stacy, did you get it? I think we just need to do more of these. Of course, I do want to do that. I bought a bunch of material. Okay. So I didn't clip this. I didn't do anything with it. It's okay. You're all caught up. So are you caught up or are you ahead of me? You have all your corners. Okay. Woo! Get your foot off the pedal, Gail. Hey, Danny. Okay. Oh, I thought I was ready to do the other piece. So one more. All right. So this one is the I bet. Okay. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for the support. All right. So, okay. Bev, they are so nice. I love them. Of course, I'm eating a lot more ice cream, but that's okay. What else am I going to do? All right. All right. 8.5. Just noticed I'm back in the saddle here, not using pins. I used to sew all the time. Used to have a sewing business. Okay, darts are done. Okay, now we're going to stick the bowl face to face and clip. So we're going to have one like this and then turn one inside out. Match up your seams, darts. Push that all the way down. Do the points. And if you're already sewing this, be sure to clip in this area so that it gives it some more give. You know, like if you were putting a vinyl sticker on a round surface, how you trim that, give those little clips. Not using the exact words I want to use, just what's coming out of my mouth. These are some other fabrics that I had picked up. I love how soothing this is. So this is going to be a set here. And then also this blue set. I like that swirl. Stacy, how you doing? You still here? Thank you, Jane. I used to have tons of fabric when I lived in Colorado. I mean, I worked at Hancock um, just for some extra money because we were moving to California, and I never made any money. I always brought it home in fabric. For all you sewists, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, my kid showed up, so I had to stop for a minute. Okay, no worries. I can help you. So we also want to leave an opening so that you can turn it. I'm going to go up through this point and then leave that open here. I know that's not very much, but you know, I'm going to do it. And so we're going to do a 1/4 inch seam, and then I just want to make sure, you know, to catch your batting. And then once you go all the way around, you're going to cut the points. I'm done with mine, and it looks good. I think I will make them for the fathers, add them to the packages, and that they like ice cream. Yeah, guys definitely like ice cream. All right, so I'm ready. Thank you, Stephanie, for sewing along with us. Thank you, Laverne. So I've reached the dart. I'm going to stick my needle down, lift my pressure foot up, and swivel the fabric so that it then comes to this next part. And then when I get to this point, whoa, Gail. I'm going to tell you this pressure foot is so sensitive. Show you real quick that the bowl koozie, because I know some people are leaving. But so this is the bowl koozie, and so it's the same size fabric, 10-inch square, but then the darts are what is the difference to make it that size. When are you in the States or are you in Puerto Rico? I know you go back and forth. Yeah, Glenn. Doing your top stitch all the way around now. Okay, now I'm at the point where I need to make my cap. Well, thank you, Shay Shay. My decision to make here. Sorry for the silence. Yeah, no more frozen hands. Plus, it just adds more elegance to your ice cream. Of course, I had to stop. I had to stop by after I took care of my grand dogs and pick up some ice cream so I can enjoy some ice cream tonight. Okay, I really didn't leave enough room. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to get anything through here. Let me see if I can. Miracles do happen. Hey, 755. Welcome in. This is what I'm making is the bowl koozie. I mean the ice cream container koozie. Hi B. Can't wait to see it, Kelly. I'm trying. I'm ready to make a decision here of taking out some stitches just so I can pull this through. I didn't leave enough opening. Kelly, you made the bowl koozie. Was it? Is it just because it's smaller than the bowl koozie? I know I have more fabric cut out. I'm gonna continue. Flipping is for the birds. Okay. I just left a really small. I just really left a small hole, Shay Shay. I would be watching a Hallmark movie or something like that while I do this, um, and not stress about it. Well, I'm not stressing about it now because y'all know it's live, so things are gonna happen. I will conquer it. See, I got one corner out. At least I do have a finished project to show you. I'm winning. Okay, I lied. My opening didn't catch, so I'm fixing that. Doing a little dance, doing a little dance. 755, are you still here? I want to clack my fan. Okay, so here we are. Get my corners out. And get these corner out. Yeah, when I was looking at mine that I made, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a wobbly stitch. It's not website worthy, but it's just fine. Holds the ice cream just fine. All right, so this is what I didn't want to do is have the point open. I wanted the points stitched, but I am experienced, so I'm pretty sure I can take care of that. Okay, so then using the stylus, hang on, 7:55. I'm going to clap my fan for you when I get this, all these points. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's fine. All right. Go. Then I turn my iron back on. I use my heat press pad as my ironing board for sewing practice. I do have a full size ironing board for if I'm sewing a dress or something. So thank you, DB. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you, 7:55. 7:50. Carmen. Okay, yeah, I have to get that. Oh, it's so pretty. Garmin, isn't it pretty? This is from All Things Shun, Las Vegas. Hi, Jenna. Okay, okay, Kelly. All right, so all I have to do left is the top stitch around that. I should have found some purple ice cream, huh? So, and then like when you're using it for something hot, um, oh, thank you, V. Thank you so much. So when you so like if you're doing like ramen or the noodles, cup of noodles or the oatmeal in the microwave, you would put your cup in there and with the water and stuff and put it in the microwave, and then you use these to pull it out. And so I like ice cream, and with fibromyalgia, I'm sensitive to the cold. That's why I love living in this hot Texas. Um, and so this way it doesn't, I can enjoy my ice cream without having to like, where can I get a file to bring this shirt? This shirt is, this design is on Creative Fabrica. Um, I think, I think it's creative writing or something like that. But just do just type in summer, rhinestone summer. Carmen, yes, but it would also fit right here too. I like it. I like it. Now, when I was brushing in the stones last week, I used orange, but then I'm like, that's too close to the topaz, and so I changed it to fuchsia, and I like it. I really like it. It's a good size too. But yeah, I don't think I have your email. Can you like in my email is in the well, it's Gail Designs. Well, it's gail.designs@yahoo.com. Send me an email. I need to talk to you. And I tried finding you on Facebook, but I couldn't find you. So that's it. Unless you want to, I mean, stay and watch me do the top stitching. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to make another one too. I have 3 more cut out already. Got to keep doing them so I don't forget how to do them. Because the chat isn't going to be here all the time. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. Sorry I couldn't see the chat the whole time as I was sewing. Thank you for sticking through as I was having my needle, or not my needle, my thread issue. And so it looks nice. I like it. And then it's reversible. And my granddaughter, she was like, did you ever want it like this? You know, she wanted the pretty, she her and I both like this side, and then got the polka dots in the middle. And I says, no, you know why I have it like this when I'm eating my ice cream? Is because then that's what I see is the pretty. When I'm looking at my ice cream, that's what I see. And it's like with the bowl. You could tell since my dishes are turquoise what my favorite color is. Thanks, Becky. Thanks, Evelyn. Thanks, DB. Ice cream cozy would be filled with cookies. Okay. You know, I saw those when I was at Walmart today. They come like in a canister like this, and then you can just put it in there, and then you have something beautiful on your work area. Hey, Lucille, are you just coming in? Made bowl koozie. I mean, not bowl koozie. Ice cream koozies and a purple one. And then this fabric was just like calling out to me, and I just love how crisp and clean it is. It's like a teal and grays, and so I had to go to another Walmart because they didn't have any fabric that coordinated with it. So I went to another one and I got that. Lena, I did the purple because it's for you last night. And then I did the blue. This one is blue with the teal in there. And then I got that one. And then then this purple, I'm gonna make another one with this, and then have this purple as the liner, as the other liner. So much fun. So many possibilities. So that's it for another episode of Gale Designs Solo Edition. Yeah. And Shay, I do have something. I don't have it with me, but it's coming, and I have it picked out. I take pictures of it, and so I just need to get some more funds together, and then someone bought coffee tonight. And if you don't understand the coffee, it's like when people are monetized, when creators are monetized, they get super chats and stuff like that. Buy Me Coffee is the same thing as that. It's a way that you can show your appreciation for the content that was created, and then the creator is able to use that money then to buy more materials to bring you more lives. So that's what the Buy Me Coffee is about. And there's and it's a safer way than doing Zelle. You know, people that know me personally will send me Zelle, and so anyway. But thank you so much. Thank you for spending your Thursday with me, and hopefully you learned. If not, at least you hopefully were entertained. And I can't wait to see what Stacy's looks like, and And Kelly posted hers already. Good evening from bedside. Chat soon. Oh, Miss Parker. Hopefully you're going to be okay. Thank you, B. Okay. Bye. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. And if you're just coming in and didn't see the live, be sure to watch the replay and leave a comment under the video.